Yo, what's good everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another vid, and this one I wanted to talk some NBA here. NBA is coming up. I definitely want to do more NBA vids throughout the season, so I figure this is a good place to start. We're less than a month away actually. I think December 22nd is the starting date. So obviously the NBA draft happened. The number 3 pick was Lamelo Ball to the Charlotte Hornets. He is, I think, a polarizing player coming into the draft. A lot of people are saying, LaMelo's got a really good chance of being a bust, but then he's also has so much potential. His passing, there's so many elements in his game where if he could put it together, he could definitely be a star in the league. I think some of that too is just with the big baller brand. His dad, Lamar Ball, being a marketing guy, going on First Take, making all these bold claims. So he gets wrapped up into that a little bit as well. But my topic that I wanted to talk about here is pretty simple. Can LaMelo Ball have a better rookie season than his brother, Lonzo Ball? And my knee-jerk reaction to this thought was, yeah, it's probably going to be pretty simple. I don't think Lonzo has really lived up to his potential in the NBA just yet. But as I looked at the stats and kind of looked back, Lonzo actually had a pretty underrated rookie year. I just think it's his second and third year. Maybe we're looking at it as like, man, I just wish he was able to do a little bit more in his sophomore year and then also in his third year. But I think his rookie year, for a rookie, showed some promise. 10.2 points per game, 7.2 assists, and 6.9 rebounds. I think a lot of people were like, all right, he could definitely build off this. Unfortunately, it was with a 360 field goal percentage and then a 300 field goal percentage from 3. Averaged 34.2 minutes per game. So yeah, with all that being said, can LaMelo Ball get to those averages? Obviously, defense is in play too, but there's really nothing that we can go off of that we're looking back and saying, oh man, Lonzo was this great defender his rookie year, he wasn't a great defender his rookie year. Some of the scouting that I was reading from his college days was saying that he is a pretty good defender. He knows how to get in the right spots and everything. Whereas with LaMelo, that's one of his knocks coming out, I guess not coming out of college, but coming into the NBA, is that he has the talent to be a good defender, but his, I guess, effort and just putting it all together is not completely there. It can happen in the NBA. It's just one of those wait and see things. So LaMelo's stats playing down in Australia: shooting percentage at .375, 25% from 3, 17 points per game, 6.8 assists, 7.6 rebounds. So the rebounds and the assists are interchangeable between LaMelo and Lonzo. The 17 points is obviously better than the 10 points that Lonzo was shooting. A little bit worse percentage from 3, but a better overall shooting percentage. This is just his stats down in the NBL, down in Australia. So the NBA obviously is probably going to be a little bit tougher competition. But you've seen how many times dudes that play overseas, for some reason they have worse stats, they come over to the NBA and they kind of ball out. Their game fits the NBA better for whatever reason. So my main thing, so if we just look at Lonzo's stats, 10 points, 7 assists, almost 7 rebounds, we look at what LaMelo did down in Australia, I think it's very possible, very feasible, and I think it's likely that he could match Lonzo's numbers. Now, is he going to do better? I think it's going to depend on the minutes being played, because right now the Hornets they're not a good team at all, but they do have like guards that have got a lot of minutes that have actually played pretty well for them. Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier. So it's going to be interesting. Like Lonzo Ball with those Lakers his rookie year, he was the guy. He was the starter, 34 minutes a game. They didn't really have anyone else to play the point guard. So in this case, the Hornets, they do have a decent amount of guards. So it's just going to be like, how many minutes are they going to be giving LaMelo Ball throughout the whole season? Now, I could see a trade midway through the season. Terry Rozier gets traded. That bumps up LaMelo Ball's minutes. Or maybe they just go with LaMelo Ball right off the bat. They give him like 28, 30 minutes just because they picked him at 3rd overall. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I think that's really what is going to be the basis of this, because I do think LaMelo Ball could do a little bit more offensively than Lonzo Ball. I think he has a better shot. A lot of people have critiqued his shot selection. But just overall, I think he does have more talent than Lonzo. And yeah, for both players, the passing's there, the court vision, but I think LaMelo's is just a little bit higher, like in terms of the ceiling. Maybe not a little bit, maybe it's a lot higher, but in terms of his rookie year at least. So yeah, you can see a couple scenarios where LaMelo Ball has similar numbers, maybe not as good as numbers as Lonzo in his rookie year. Maybe his field goal percentage is a little better, but the raw numbers aren't there just because of the minutes getting played didn't add up like Lonzo's did. But then you could also see the other scenario where he does get the minutes just because he's the 3rd overall pick. People from Charlotte are going to be wanting to see LaMelo Ball play. There was something that went online, like their ticket sales like skyrocketed right after the draft. So I could see that scenario. It's like you have LaMelo Ball. I mean, you're not going anywhere anyway as a franchise this season. Give him some playing time, and that will get his stats up a little bit. If I had to bet, you know what? I fall for the hype, so I'm going to say yes, LaMelo Ball does have a better rookie season than Lonzo Ball. But yeah, that is it for the vid. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. LaMelo Ball versus Lonzo Ball for rookie year. Let me know what you guys think, who's going to have the better rookie season. And if you want, go ahead, talk about who's going to have the better career as well. Maybe I could save that for another video. Maybe we could see as the season's going on and make a take on that. But I hope you guys enjoy. Stay chilling.